the book Wisconsin Death Trip by Michael Lessie. Does anyone know that book? No? Okay, well, check it out. It's a collection of newspaper articles and photographs from the late 19th century in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. And they're awesome and weird and excuse me. And so this is the newspaper clipping I read that inspired the first poem and then the rest of the book. Anna Morris, alias Frank Blunt, the woman who has tried to be a man for the last 15 years, was sentenced to the penitentiary for 1 year. She was arrested several months ago in Milwaukee, charged with stealing $175. It was then discovered that the prisoner was a woman, although she had worn masculine attire nearly all her life. After the sentence had been passed, Gertrude Field, a woman who claimed to have married the prisoner in Eau Claire, fell upon the neck of the prisoner and wept for half an hour. Badger State Banner, 1894. So I read that and then wrote the first poem, which I'll read first. Helpmate. Barefoot by a stream in white dresses, my sister and I dropped petals into the river. She said the current crafted a pattern, the letter of a husband's name. I wished for the bookish woman with wild hair who smiled for the camera. The girl from the next farm over whispers stiff beneath her petticoats. They say she tamed snakes beneath her skirts. Sister posed atop Bessie, the rib-strong mare, hooves eager, tail twitching, promised she'd plead Pa's missing clothes, victims of a petty thief. At school, I stood ahead taller, sullen, refusing to shake my tambourine. They yanked my neighbor off the track just in time. She wanted to die because of the gossip. In the city library, we clutched knees, gazed at men whose mustaches came loose. I struggled into trousers, leather cock cool against my thigh. Gertrude dubbed me Frank Blunt, unleashed my hair with a knife, taught me to snitch. Her warm hand slipped in my pocket. I grew accustomed to weight resting there. For a woman, walking alone ain't easy. Boys in this town throw dead cats through our window. Tramps and incendiaries haunt the doorstep and slit throats in the barn. Lonely urge, poor man made. Beside the lake with clear water we wed. Petals arranged and benches overturned. A clerk and preacher, neither suspected. We honeymooned on horseback on the road to Milwaukee. I slid my hand above her garters, unlocked the twist of her thighs. She has a taste for the bejeweled. I robbed a store and scoot, mustache slipping with sweat. My skirts discovered. Gertie weeps for half an hour. She falls upon my neck in the jail. The papers don't call it love. Wouldn't use that word for anything a pair of girls could do. So I wrote that poem, and then I couldn't stop writing poems about these people and thinking, imagining what their lives were like. So the book is told in the two voices of these two people, and then sort of a third poet voice.